And then are there tracking mechanisms in place? So do you have your Google Analytics set up so that when somebody does visit your website from any of these other platforms, are you able to track them? Same thing for calls. When somebody comes to your website, picks up the phone and calls you, is there a tracking method in place to know that that phone call was generated because they visited the website? Very important to have that call tracking piece in place as well. And then are you tracking your KPIs or your key performance indicators? Do you have some sort of a platform that says, you know what, we did get 22 leads last month, we closed 18 of those, you know, in kind of that worksheet that I have there, is there some living document, or in this case, our product, which is the lead boomerang tool, that keeps track of every opportunity that comes in, and then did you close that? How many of those did you close? What is your conversion rate over time? For where are people in the funnel even? Are they at the top? Are they ready to, at the bottom, are they ready to buy? You know, those kind of things. Something you can also set up in Google Analytics is goals. These are really cool. So you can set up anytime, in this case, thank you. Let's say somebody signs up to download your design guide. You can set up a thank you page specifically for that design guide. And then what you can do in Google Analytics is say every time somebody hits this page, count that as a checkbox or a 1, right? And then you can start to see over time how many people are downloading your design guide. And is that percentage of visitors going up each month or down? How many people are getting that design guide? Same thing for your contact us form, same thing for your set an appointment. All of those things, even your phone calls, you can actually set up a goal in analytics to track every phone call that comes in from your website. Are we getting, you know, did we get 20 phone calls this month and 25 the next month? You can start to see those in kind of a graphic format each month to know what those key performance indicators are. Obviously, Google Analytics, I've mentioned a couple times now, fantastic way to really kind of get some good ideas on what your website is doing and start to dive into some of these numbers. I've done a training every year. You can find that training on wtmarketingpros.com/training. We actually have one on Google Analytics that shows you some of the different things to look for. And a lot of people log into analytics and are like, yeah, looks really good. I don't know what it means, but it sure looks good, right? And then they log out because they have no idea, right? So that training will give you some ideas of some things that you can look at. Also, call tracking, I mentioned this. Make sure that you're tracking all of the phone calls specifically from your website. And for our clients, we also set up call tracking for their Google My Business profile, a special phone number specifically for that, which is huge for mobile devices. A lot of people are searching on mobile. They're looking at that Google, what they call the 3-pack, a map pack, and they're making a choice specifically from that. A lot of people will click that call button straight from there. So it's important that you're tracking that as well. They may never get to your website. They may just call straight from there. So you need to make sure that that is being tracked as well.
Is that a service that's available also in Canada with local numbers, or is it a 1-800 number, or how's that work?
Yep. You can do any of those numbers. Yeah. And
Okay.
that's a service that we have through our lead boomerang product. And if you just want to reach out to me afterwards, I can give you a little more of that. Very, very cool product, and really cool to be able to see where people are calling in from and did they turn into a lead, how many people called and turned into leads, things like that.
Okay.